Did you know that there are nearly 800,000 licensed insurance adjusters in the US right now? Yet, according to the Bureau of Labor Statistics, fewer than half of them are actively working. That means nearly 500,000 adjusters are licensed but not working claims. That's still a lot of people though, so the question is, how do you stand out and get deployed when so many others are waiting? Not all of those are property adjusters. I'm Matt with AdjusterTV, and with 25 years in the field and having helped thousands of new adjusters launch their careers, I can tell you this: firms don't deploy based on potential, they deploy based on trust. And you start building trust by what you do even before you get deployed. So let's dive into how you can set yourself apart and increase your chances of getting that call. So here's what not to do. People new to this industry will send in an application to a firm, maybe a few firms, and figure that they're on the roster. Then they sit back and wait to be discovered. But that's just not how this works. Independent adjusting firms don't scroll through a database and just pick random names. They go with who they already know and trust. So if you're just sitting there quietly waiting, you're gonna get passed up by someone who is calling and checking in while you were just refreshing your inbox. So what do? When you're brand new, you've got to close the gap by being proactive. I would even say by being a pest. That means checking in with the firms regularly, ideally once a week or so, just to stay on their radar. Pick up the phone, call the firms you've already onboarded with, and say something simple like, "Hey, just wanted to confirm you got everything you need from me. I'm licensed in Texas and Florida. I've got my gear ready and I'm ready to go if anything comes up. And by the way, are there any other states where you need licensed adjusters? I'll go get that license and call you back." That kind of call takes about 30 seconds, right? But when a cat hits and they need adjusters fast, you're going to be one of the names that they remember. You don't have to be pushy. You just have to show them that you're paying attention and that you're ready to work. And hey, here's a really simple way to keep yourself from going crazy with this. Use a spreadsheet, right? Track which firms you've contacted, which firms you've applied to, where you are in their onboarding process, who you normally talk to, and then when you last followed up. You want to be a pro, that's what they do. This is what gets you noticed. One of the biggest differences between adjusters who get work and those who don't, the ones who get work are always ready. The others are only ready in theory, right? You can't wait until a storm hits to start checking your voicemail or dusting off your laptop or even applying for licenses. That is too late. Being deployable means your profile is up to date. Your certifications are current. You've got a bunch of really good licenses. You've got really solid property adjuster training. You've got your gear packed. Your vehicle's caught up on a maintenance schedule, and you've got Xactimate downloaded and installed. Because when the call comes, and it will come, firms want people who can hit the road right now. Not in a week, not in 3 weeks, right? I've seen firms skip over great adjusters just because they couldn't get a hold of them, or because they looked this person up on their roster and saw that their profile hadn't been updated since last year. You have to be the kind of person who shows up when it's time, not the kind who says, "I just need a few days." Don't be that person. Be the one who's ready. Getting your adjuster license is a great first step, but if that's all you have, you're just going to blend in with the crowd. Every firm knows that having a license just means you passed a multiple choice test. It doesn't mean you can actually handle a claim from start to finish. And that's why you need what we'll call the deployment trifecta: licenses, certifications, and a solid, nationally recognized property adjuster training. Okay, those three things. That combo shows firms that you've got skin in the game and that you're serious about this. Certifications like Xactimate Level 2 prove that you've taken the time to learn the core software that you're going to use on every single claim, but that's not enough on its own. You also need comprehensive, step-by-step training that teaches you how to actually run a claim in the real world, from the first contact phone call to the final file upload to getting paid for that closed claim. You need to know how to inspect losses, document damages, write up estimates, and close a solid, clear file. Firms are looking for adjusters who can do the whole thing, not just show up with a license and hope for the best. And look, I get it. You're already investing your time, your energy, maybe your savings, but what's more expensive? Spending a few weekends getting certified and trained, or sitting out another cat season while someone else takes your spot? Doing things like this demonstrates proficiency, and this is what builds trust when you don't have any experience yet, okay? You can sidetrack the whole experience thing by doing this. It gives them confidence in you, and it gives you the confidence to actually take the call when it comes in, because you're going to know how to handle the work, and they're going to know that you know how to handle the work, okay? So if you're ready to stop spinning your wheels and actually get to work, our Fast Track to Deployment Property program is where we walk you through the entire claims process. This is a complete blueprint that helps new adjusters like you get trained, certified, and referred to firms that are actually hiring to get you that first deployment. And not only that, but it teaches you how to actually close files so that firms keep calling you back for more deployments. You can't build a career on just one storm deployment. So check out Fast Track at AdjusterTV.com/certify or click the link in the description. And hey, listen, if you're still researching our industry and you want to keep learning, no problem. Here's the part that no one really explains when you're getting into this. It's not just about getting work, it's also about how you get paid, right? Most new adjusters have no idea how claim fees are calculated, what gets deducted, or how to protect their profit when they're out on a storm. So before you spend any more money transitioning into a claims career, you might want to know what this job actually pays. For real. And how much of that you actually really get to keep. And that is what we're going to unpack in this next video right here. And as always, thank you so much for watching and have a great storm.